What are the most fuel-efficient cars and SUVs that you can buy in 2022? That's what we're going to find out. Welcome to Car Help Corner, where we help you, the consumer, master the process of car buying and car ownership. In this video, I'm going to go through 10 of the most fuel-efficient cars and SUVs that you can buy in 2022. Every single car and SUV that I've chosen for this list is easily able to achieve at least 40 miles per gallon or under 6 liters per 100 kilometers, making them the most fuel-efficient brand new vehicles that you can buy today. So if you're ready to save a ton of money on gas and spend less time at the pumps, then make sure to stick around until the end of this video. Let's get this list started with my number 10 pick, which is going to be the Honda CR-V Hybrid. If you're looking to buy a brand new crossover SUV, then the CR-V Hybrid is one of the best options that you can go for, and it also happens to be one of the most fuel-efficient ones too. Thanks to a very fuel-efficient 4-cylinder engine that's matched to a pair of electric motors, the CR-V Hybrid is able to achieve around 40 miles per gallon or 6 liters per 100 kilometers. That's a lot more fuel efficient than the average SUV, and because Honda doesn't charge a huge price premium in order to get the hybrid, it's pretty much a no-brainer. And not only are you going to get amazing fuel economy with the CR-V Hybrid, but you're also going to get a very practical and spacious SUV that comes with lots of great safety features and a really good reputation for reliability and resale value too. Now it is worth adding that even though the outgoing version of the CR-V Hybrid was only available in the United States for North America, the fully redesigned model for 2023 is going to be available North America wide, which is great news for Canadian buyers. Now if you really want a fuel-efficient vehicle but just have to have a crossover SUV, then you should also be taking a look at number 9 on the list, which is the Toyota VENZA. The VENZA was introduced back in 2020 as a sort of more upscale version of the Toyota RAV4. The major difference, however, is the fact that the VENZA is only available with a hybrid system. It uses a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine matched with a pair of electric motors and an all-wheel drive system, which allows it to achieve around 40 miles per gallon or 6 liters per 100 kilometers. This is more or less the same hybrid system which Toyota has been using for many years now, and it has a very strong reputation for reliability. So even though the VENZA is relatively new, you're not going to have to worry about any kind of reliability issues. And this is a very good choice of an SUV for anyone who's just looking for something that's a little bit fancier and more upscale than a RAV4. Although you don't really get any more interior space or cargo space, the VENZA does have a more upscale interior and it does have a more stylish look to it as well. If those kind of things, however, are not all that important to you and you just rather save some money instead, then you could just go with number 8 on the list, which is the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. The RAV4 Hybrid is mechanically identical to the VENZA with the exact same hybrid system, which means it's able to achieve around 40 miles per gallon or 6 liters per 100 kilometers. That's very fuel efficient for an SUV of this type, and you're not going to have to sacrifice anything when compared to a regular RAV4 either. The hybrid has the exact same amount of interior space and cargo space as the regular RAV4. And it also produces a little bit more power, and it is a lot quieter than the gas RAV4, so it's more comfortable to drive as well. And because Toyota doesn't charge much more in order to get the hybrid option, the RAV4 Hybrid is pretty much a no-brainer. And when you consider the RAV4's amazing reputation for reliability, longevity, and really high resale value, this is one of the easiest SUVs to recommend for anybody who needs an SUV but wants to save money on gas. But let's say you don't want an SUV and would rather have something like, say, a traditional luxury sedan. Well, take a look at number 7 on the list, which is going to be the LEXUS ES300H. Bottom line, if you're looking to buy a luxury car but want to save as much money on gas as possible, then the LEXUS ES300H is one of the best options to go for. Like Toyota, Lexus has long been known for making extremely fuel efficient and reliable hybrid cars, and the ES300H is a great example of that. It's able to achieve up to around 45 miles per gallon or 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers, which is amazing fuel economy for any luxury vehicle. And not only is it fuel efficient, but the ES300H is also extremely well known for its smooth, comfortable ride, excellent build quality, and a great reputation for long-term reliability too. But if you're not interested in spending that much money on a luxury car, then take a look at number 6 on the list, which is going to be the Hyundai SONATA Hybrid. The SONATA Hybrid is one of the more established hybrids on the market, having been around for well over a decade. And for anybody who's just looking for a regular sedan with a good amount of interior space, this is a great option to go for. The SONATA Hybrid is able to achieve around 45 miles per gallon or 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers. And it matches that amazing fuel economy with a really stylish exterior design and a very upscale interior that comes packed with technology. Some of these standout tech includes a really good infotainment system with an amazing user interface, and Hyundai's Highway Driving Assist, which gives you true semi-autonomous driving capability on the highway. Another thing that Hyundai is well known for is their amazing warranty, which is another huge selling point for the Sonata. And because the Sonata Hybrid doesn't use the more complicated and brand new turbo hybrid systems that are found on the SUVs, it should also have a better shot at long-term reliability too. The Sonata Hybrid is an amazing choice, but it's not the only mid-size sedan that you can go for, so let's move on to number 5 on the list, which is the Honda Accord Hybrid. As far as mid-size sedans go, the Accord Hybrid is one of the best choices on the market. You get an incredibly well-designed car with an amazing driving feel, top-notch build quality, and amazing fuel economy too. The Accord Hybrid is able to achieve 45 miles per gallon or 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers. It also has a great reputation for reliability thanks to a very well-proven hybrid system, which Honda has been using since 2013. The Accord Hybrid is one of those cars that really feels a lot more expensive than it really is. And it really does make you wonder what the point is in spending a lot more money for a car with a luxury badge that's not really giving you a whole lot more car. It really is that good, but if you're looking for a mid-size sedan, then you should probably also be checking out number 4 on the list, which is the Toyota Camry Hybrid. The Camry and the Accord have long been arch rivals, but even though both are extremely well-designed cars, if you're ultimately looking for the best fuel economy possible, then the Camry has got to be the winner. The Camry Hybrid is able to achieve around 47 miles per gallon or 5 liters per 100 kilometers. And not only is it extremely fuel efficient, but it's also extremely well built and reliable as well. Toyota has been making hybrids for an extremely long time, and the Camry Hybrid is one of the most established ones in the lineup. If you're also looking for a car that's extremely spacious, comfortable to drive, and comes with plenty of great technology, including a lot of active safety tech, then the Camry is one of the best choices that you can go for. But if you just don't need as much space as the Camry offers, or if you don't have a budget that stretches that high, then take a look at number 3 on the list, which is the Hyundai Elantra Hybrid. Although it's a relatively new car to North America, the Elantra Hybrid happens to be one of the most fuel-efficient cars that you can buy. Thanks to a small 4-cylinder engine matched with a hybrid system, the Elantra Hybrid is able to achieve 50 miles per gallon or 4.5 liters per 100 kilometers. That's incredible fuel economy, and the Elantra Hybrid also happens to be a very good value too. It's extremely reasonably priced for what you get, and it is a pretty feature-packed car that comes with lots of great technology for the money. And being a Hyundai, it does come with a very long warranty, which does give you a lot of peace of mind too. And like the Sonata, it uses Hyundai's more simple hybrid system, unlike the more complicated turbo hybrid systems found on the SUVs, which is a great thing for reliability too. Ultimately, it is a very good choice, but if you're looking for a car that's even more fuel efficient, economical, and reliable, then take a look at number 2 on the list, which is the Toyota Corolla Hybrid. The Corolla Hybrid is basically the definition of economical transportation. Not only is it one of the most affordable electrified cars that you can buy, it also happens to be one of the most fuel-efficient ones too. Like the Elantra, it's easily able to achieve 50 miles per gallon or 4.5 liters per 100 kilometers. But even though the Corolla Hybrid is a very affordably priced car, it doesn't really sacrifice much when it comes to features, technology, or safety. And it also doesn't sacrifice anything when it comes to Toyota's amazing reputation for reliability too. If you're looking for a car that's not only affordable and fuel efficient, but one that's also going to last you as long as possible, then the Corolla Hybrid is one of the best choices that you can go for. But much of the same could also be said of my number 1 pick on this list, which is the Toyota Prius. Without question, the Prius is one of the most fuel-efficient cars that you can buy in 2022. It also happens to be one of the most fuel-efficient cars of all time. With the Prius, you can achieve up to 60 miles per gallon or 4 liters per 100 kilometers, which is mind-blowing fuel economy. But the Prius is not only economical when it comes to saving gas, it's also extremely economical when it comes to its value and pricing. The pricing is pretty reasonable when you consider that this is ultimately a mid-sized car with a lot of interior space and cargo space. You can also get the Prius with all-wheel drive, which is a very desirable option for a lot of buyers. And not only is it affordable, but you're also going to be getting an amazing reputation for build quality and reliability too. Like many Toyota models, the Prius is known to last an extremely long time, so you can keep one for upwards of 10 to 15 years and not have to worry about any expensive repair bills. Ultimately, if the goal is to save a lot of money, especially when it comes to saving money on gas, then you really can't do much better than the Toyota Prius. So let me know what you thought of the top 10 cars on this list. Which one of them would you buy, or would you buy a different car instead? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. You can also take a look at some of my other videos by checking out these links over here. Make sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And if you need any additional car buying advice, recommendations, or help with getting a great deal on your next new car purchase, make sure you check out carhelpcanada.com. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.